What up, what up, what up, what up? Man, I just went random here, y'all. Random. Oh, there ain't nobody watching. So it's Sunday night going into Monday. I'm only going to be here for a few minutes. I've been working on the cave. Working on the cave, y'all. Today. Man, been a heck of a day, man. Yeah, and I had to run out to IKEA and I had to return some stuff that I bought. I had to return some stuff that I bought in January of 2023. I had to return shelving that I bought in January of 2023. Ain't that crazy? Hold on, let me fix this camera. That's a little bit. Yeah. So I had to return some shelving. What's up? What's up? Dennis Perez, man. It's just me and you, brother. It's just me and you, man. How you feeling? Man, I was motivated today. I'm on like a 4-day weekend. And I was like, man, let me get to work. And I'm gonna talk about it more tomorrow. Well, today, because Cool Nerds Lounge will be full in effect, and we're gonna be talking about some stuff, man. We're gonna be talking about comic book pieces and movie pieces, and then, we'll have some fun like we always do. But today, man, I was working in the basement. Crip, hooray! What's going on? Yeah, MidKnights with PhAtAL. I just randomly did this, man. I've been working, and I ran into a snafu today. So I measured my basement bulkhead, and it's about, see, I got 7-foot ceilings, but in some areas in my basement, the ceiling is a little higher. And that's because when they built this house, it was 1919, I think. And, it's a Chicago bungalow style, renovated and everything. It's nice. I have no complaints, but floors are kind of uneven. And I don't know if at that time when they built the house, they did it purposely so water can flow out if you ever had water in your basement. So I think that has something to do with the way that they designed the house. And to the naked eye, you really don't see it. So today, I was set actually to work overtime. I was supposed to work a 12-hour shift, man. I wanted that. That was 18 hours of pay, but it got canceled. So it was cool. I said, all right, cool. I was motivated to work. So I said, since I didn't get that, I'm going to put in some work on my 4-day weekend. And I started putting together the shelving. Once I pulled it out of the box, I came on the side of the basement that I'm on right now. And the first pole I pulled out, once I stood it straight up, it hit the ceiling. It hit the bulkhead. And I said, wait a minute, man. These are 74-inch shell. And come to find out, I'm like 73 and a half on this end. So 6 foot 3 inches on this end, I don't know, at some spots. So I had to round up all the shelving that was too tall, except for the white drawers. They don't sell those anymore. So I didn't want to return those because I was like, you know what? I can probably pull a better penny on eBay if I sold them. So I kept those, but all the black ones I took back. And I purchased these things in January of 2023. This is how much I've been procrastinating, y'all. Yeah. That's crazy. But a lot went on since that time. I was in school. I got promoted. And so I had to take a step back from hooking up the basement. So now I'm motivated. I got to get this done. So I had to take this trip out to IKEA, and I ended up getting about close to $700, but they gave it back. And it's actually crazy because the prices dropped on these drawers by $5, but they gave me full refund. but not back to the former payment. They gave it back in the form of store credit, and I was cool with that because I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna figure something out. So I kept 3 of the black ones, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna put these together, and they're 43 inches tall. And tomorrow on the show, I'm gonna show some pictures and everything. I'm not pulling up no pictures tonight, but I'm gonna pull up some pictures and I'm gonna show you guys I made some progress. And these are garage shelves, but they're extremely fancy. And then once they locked in, you can actually stick a screw through them, and they can link together. They can link together. So yeah, that's the cool part. They can link together. Yeah, so they can link together, which is really, really cool. And that's gonna give it a lot of stability. And then they got these cross brackets that go on the back of it to give it extra stability. And they sit 43 inches tall. So I put some pieces on top of it. Blade sits about now maybe 3.5, 4 inches from the ceiling. And when you walk past it, it's almost like eye level. And I put some bust up there, and they're rated for 287 pounds. Long as the weight is distributed evenly, they're 33 inches wide, 21 inches deep. And when I measured things out, I can fit 7 units across comfortably, but then I'm doubling it up. So I'll have 14 units. That gives me about 30 some feet. But you multiply that times 2, I got 64, about 64 and a half, 64.4 feet with 2 shelves of statue display space in the middle. But the only thing is, now that I don't have the taller unit I was going to mount the lights under, I won't be able to do that now. So I got to figure something out about lighting. But I got the 3 support beams that I think I'm going to frame out, and then I'm going to mount some spotlights that face it. And then on the other side of my room, I have the pack shelving, and above the pack shelving, I have approximately 4 or 5 inches of space from the top of the shelf to the ceiling, because those are tall units. They're about 80 inches tall. So I think I'm gonna put some lighting on top of the PAX unit that faces these in the middle. So it'll be like a spotlight effect. And when everything pop on, it'll light it up pretty good. And then for the statues underneath, I can adjust the shelving, because now my quarter scales that are sitting on the bottom look extremely small. So it's like the clearance is like 42 inches of clearance on the bottom shelf. Or I can adjust this and have less clearance, and then I can actually lift it up and have about that much space under, and then I can get those storage bins, and then I can get magnetic, I can get the MDF board, get the magnets and cover it, and then store some extra swap outs and stuff under it. So I think that's the way I'm gonna go, because quarter scales look small, but it'll fit any third scale under there. Because I got 42 inches of clearance. It's only like one or two statues I think that wouldn't fit under there. That's third scale. So what looked like a problem ended up being a better solution for my space. Yeah, I'm looking at it now, man, and it ended up being a better solution for my space. So I'm pleased with that. Now the broad white shelving I'm gonna put on this side, and so this may change behind me. I might move this to another location, my whole setup. I'm not sure yet, but I'm definitely going with the white broad shelving on this side. I don't want to do anything custom. The only problem with this side, unevenness, I'm gonna have to do something, maybe make a platform. I might have to get a platform made to level out that side of the floor, and then put them on top of the platform. That's what I think I might have to do, and just get the platform painted, or yeah, I just get the platform painted like a high gloss white, and then put those on top of it. That's a platform maybe about maybe 2 inches or whatnot, and yeah, we in the money, man. I'm moving, baby. I can't wait to finally display my stuff. And man, I've been canceling a lot of stuff, man. I'm waiting on Prime One to cancel some stuff right now. But sometimes, man, they take a long time to get back with you in the email. So I send them a bunch of emails over and over again till they answer me. I wish you could just call these guys, man. That's the one thing I don't like about companies overseas. You can't just call them, because I've been waiting for Prime One to answer me. I've sent them 5 emails over the last 2 days to get them to cancel 4 pieces, man. I don't want to have a lot of pre-orders open no more, man. I just don't. I can't do it, man. I gotta be a little bit more frugal. I got enough pieces to do some unboxings for you guys for quite a while, and I just want to display my stuff nice and neatly, condense it more, and then sell some pieces that I really don't that speak to me, or do some giveaways with them. And I'm gonna do something different with the giveaways. You heard it here first on MidKnights with PhAtAL. So for the people who are watching, I might say, okay, if you're in the chat and you make a comment, you get 1 entry. But if you give a certain amount, let's say you give a super chat, and then based on how much you put in the super chat, I'll give you more entries. And this time I'm going for the juggler, so people can win a really, really dope statue. And then, of course, I'll pay for the shipping and all of that. So I'm even thinking maybe quarter scale, 1/5. We don't know, but I might do it at the end of the year where I do a couple giveaways, and you get so many entries based on your activity on the channel. I think that'd be cool. What y'all think about something like that? Because people who engage more, who contribute to the life of the channel, I think those are the people that we should be giving back to. So those who are always coming, chatting with me, hanging out with me, comment in the comment section. This is what makes it fun. Because if I'm just sitting here talking, even it's only 5 people, but I appreciate y'all being here right now, out of the blue. Because talking to yourself about these things, it ain't no fun. So yeah, something different, man, and give away some really good pieces, but not where I'm just losing money. Because you know what? Selling these pieces is a headache. I don't even want to do it no more. I don't know what people expect as far as prices go. I put up my entire Avengers assemble line from Sideshow. It's a 5th scale line. I put that on sale, and I didn't get no bites. I had a couple people reach out, right? And it's funny how people do. I don't know if they be testing the water. So I listed a picture with all the pieces, and then I named all the pieces that I have. And then the person that inboxed me about the one piece that's on the picture that I didn't mention that I had. And it's because they just want to engage you, knowing that you don't have that piece. Because if you say, yeah, I got that. Oh, really? What are you going to say then? Because it was a wasp. I didn't see no reason for me to get wasp with my Avengers assemble line, right? I didn't get wasp. So somebody reached out to me. Hey, you got the wasp? Daggone well you don't want wasp. I didn't mention wasp, so you inboxed me about wasp. Because the next thing they want to do is lowball you crazy, right? And these are brand new in the box, unopened, right? And I put all the prices with shipping. So I was selling them at cost with free shipping. I think that's about as fair as I can do. I can't sell you a piece and take a loss. That don't even make sense to me. That's not good financial stewardship. And this ain't a business, well, in a way it's business, but it's not good financial stewardship to buy something and then just take a loss because somebody else want a deal that you don't even know. You ain't my cousin, my brother, niece or nephew or nothing. Now family get a discount, man. Of course. Family, good close friends, I'm gonna hook them up, man. We can negotiate. But strangers that I never met, you're gonna lowball me. You're gonna offer me $300 on a $600 piece, plus you want free shipping. Come on, man. That's not even being a good person, man. Now, I'm not gonna front. I always put in an offer for $100 less. Now, like when I'm going on eBay, and that's if they got the piece jacked up a little bit. If they got it at the price that it costs, I might offer $100 less, something like that, right? I never say to give me that 50% off. That just don't feel right. But people do it, and they expect you to take the deal because they want you to be, desperate. Let me see what you're saying. Well, I mean, I don't know if I get richer. I ain't, because YouTube gonna take 60% of it. They do not give a lot of money, bro. Somebody gave me a $5 chat and it's like $2.40. I said they're my little account. I can't even cash out. Yeah, and I ain't talking about big chats or nothing like that either. Just to get extra entries. I don't know. It might be a dollar super chat or $5 super chat to get you 5 entries, something like that, where you get your name on the board more. Because basically, with it boiled down to it, at least the pieces that I want to give away. Let's say 100 people get in and everybody get $5 or something, and it's $500, and then YouTube take half of that. I'm still taking a loss, but it ain't, at least it'll pay for the shipping. You know what I'm saying? So it was just some more ideas, man, because often when you do giveaways, you get a lot of new people come in that you never seen, and they'll come when they want you to give them some, and then they won't come back. You know what I mean? I know what you're talking about. I get it. Like a person who really wants the statue will put way more entries in there. Got it. However, the thing is, the people who are here every week are gonna get automatic. Once they comment in the comment section, they automatically getting put in a drawing every time they show up. So some of them people might not show up every week. So it's interesting. Now, if you want to just buy the statue, holla at me. You know what I'm saying? Because what I want to do is consolidate. I got certain genres that I really, really love. And then I got some pieces in my collection that I bought because they dope. And I necessarily didn't really love the character. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I got a strong like for all of the stuff. You know what I'm saying? I like a little bit One Punch Man. I got One Punch Man piece. It's a life-size bust. Yeah, man, I would love if I can get some Boondocks pieces. If I could. I really love that cartoon. But my staple, my go-tos is, Batman, Black Panther, right? But I like Superman, Spawn, Joker. I love Harley Quinn, Wonder Woman, Storm, Rogue, Spawn, the Incredible Hulk, Spider-Man is up there. Dr. Doom, Magneto, some of my favorite villains, Dark Side. So it's a lot of things I like. You know what I mean? But I got multiple. I remember my wife used to tell me, "Why do you got about 30 Batman?" I was like, "Hold on, wait a minute. It's Batman. Batman is different. The average person who don't even like Batman got a Batman somewhere. Yeah, a pimp named Slick Back. A pimp named Slick Back statue. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. I wish somebody like Super 7 at least. Somebody do the Boondocks, Uncle Ruckus, and all of them, man. Pops. Somebody do Boondocks, y'all. Man, that'd be dope. Like some stylized, even some small pieces would be dope. Do they got Funko Pops for Boondocks? I gotta look. Yeah, I like that. I like that, man. So yeah, man, it's coming along, and a mistake actually turned into a better option. Sometimes that happens, man. Because I'm looking at the height of these. The shelving I originally had in the middle of my basement, I just shifted on y'all, man. Shifted back to the shelving. It's about 30 inches, 31 inches. Now I went to 43 inches tall. So now the pieces are looking you in the face. So now the gallery side of my man cave, when people come down, because I have like an aisle of theater seats, rows of 2. So that's on the side I'm right now. I'm behind the theater seats. But then you can walk on either side of the aisle, and you got this gallery style. And then what I'm going to get are these ottomans that roll around. So if people want to let out a chair and sit on that side, and then a small little table, because I'm going to be doing some podcasting where I invite somebody over and do interviews live. Well, maybe live. I don't know. Yeah, probably something like that where I have some ottomans that pop out and a small table, like a not tiny desk. That's music, but yeah, y'all get the picture where I interview somebody. So like, if we have a con and it's close to where I'm at, and one of my fellow friends, like say Crippler is in the Shy, Crippler come over and we sit down and we pull out 2 mics and we have at it, and take a deep dive. So that's something I want to do. I know other collectors do similar things, but I want to do a live in person interviews. I've been talking to my uncle about it for quite a while, but it's coming along, y'all. And when I get all this lighting, I use this lighting called eShine. And when it's all lit up, man, it's gonna be impressive. And I'm gonna do some LED effects behind the shelving so I can get that a halo, like a glow behind it. Yeah. Even with this picture, I might put some LED lighting around it so it could give off a halo effect around that. Then I got some arcade one-ups I got to put together. And there's an area in my basement where I was thinking about getting some module cases for my 6 scale pieces in the back. And I may knock down one wall. It was suggested to me by this contractor that did my bathroom. And he was like, man, if I knock this wall and this wall out, this back area could be really nice for you. And I agree with him, but I had to make sure it's not load bearing. That'd be the only construction I would do here, because initially I thought about taking the ceiling out and doing the black paint where it looks like industrial, and it would give me an extra about foot of ceiling space. But I'm not gonna do that because it's a real messy job, and I do think that I may buy at least one more house before it's all said and done. If I don't, I'm blessed, I'm highly favored, and I appreciate God for allowing me to live in my neighborhood that I'm in my house. I can live here forever, but it would have been nice to have at least another foot of ceiling height. I even thought about excavating the basement once, but with the amount of collectibles that I have, I can't see myself boxing all this stuff up, storing it, paying $150,000, having somebody come over my house, dig out the entire floor plan, and then have to scoop all that stuff out. It's going to take about maybe 2-3 months. And then they have to pour new concrete, rebuild the foundation under the house. That's a lot, but people do it. And then you got 10-foot ceilings, 10, sometimes people do 11. And something about tall ceilings just make everything look like it's way bigger, because now you can go vertical on your collection, and now they're pouring a new leveled floor. So everything is leveled. I thought about it. Now, in the future, if I feel like my wife and I is like, hey, there's no reason for us to move, we're going to downsize, our kids are moving out. Maybe I say, you know what? All right, I'm getting older. Somebody got to help me box all of these statues, rent a storage spot, put it in there, get everything out of the basement, get it excavated. I don't know. That's a lot of work, man. It's better off. You be better off. I'm like, hey, man, just to sell a house. Let's just sell a house. you know. Yeah. Because when you get older, man, I know coming down to a basement, I think I would love to have a landing. So you come down, say like 7 steps, and then you turn where you got a landing so you can take a break. Then you got like 7 more stairs. I think that's the way to go when you get older, instead of going down something steep. Because if you go down something steep and one of them rusty old ankles give out and you buckle and you fall down a flight of 15, I don't know. So yeah. But right now I'm satisfied. I'm happy. I just gotta get this basement together, and I gotta start stacking some paper, man. Right now it's about stacking money. Get a car paid off, take all the car note money and just stack it and have a nice nest egg, man. We spend a lot of money on collectibles. And it's expensive, man. So I'm definitely been scaling back. I only got like 4 orders open at Sideshow. You talking to a cat that used to have 30 when I was collecting Hot Toys heavy. I got 4 orders open at Sideshow. I got a few things open with Marcos. Oh, I got Magneto. I was the last person to get on that deal with Spec Fiction Shop. So I got Magneto, y'all. Yeah. So birthday weekend was Magneto, pretty much. Turtle Sewer. And then I had gift points and a gift card at Sideshow, and I bought the Storm. I know a lot of people had some problems with that hairline on her, but overall I thought it was a dope piece, man. And I didn't pay nothing for it. Yeah, I got it for $0. Because with my gift card, military discount, man, dude, it was a good deal. And yeah, Magneto. And yeah, so I told Todd to hold off on the shipping because he gonna ship mine with my LBS Hulk that's been paid off for a while. So when it come over, he gonna try to get it all on one pallet. Yeah, I know. My wife gonna be like, these too big. What is this? But yeah, LBS Magneto to me is the best one ever made. That's my personal belief. Yeah, but definitely was a great deal. 45% off of that. Yeah, that was a great deal. It was a great deal, man. Yeah. Jesse Hernandez still here with me. Crip. I appreciate y'all, man, hanging out with your brother, man. But yeah, that's what I was doing today, man. Yeah, that's gonna be cold, man. Interviewing people in real life, man. See how that go. I got a few cameras, and we can have it where I get a clicker and I can switch angles or whatever. Guess we can do it on StreamYard. Um, pre-recorded to be cool too. Most of those shows that do that, they pre-record live and then they can edit out bloopers. You know, you never know what happened when you live. Might go viral, but when you're doing something like that. But yeah, something I've been talking to my uncle about. I bought some chairs for that area, but to me they are a little bit too big. So now I gotta figure out what to do with those. They're nice too. They're like a cowhide leather look, but I just think the backs on them too tall, so it kind of takes away from the view of the pieces over there. So I want to get these fold out ottomans that turn into chairs, but then you can fold them back down, and then they don't take away from the aesthetic. You can still see everything. You know, I saw an idea where the person who had that Queen Studios Hulkbuster, he just framed out his dang on the case that it came in and put it on top of there. I said, you know what? Yeah, I'm doing that. I'm not, that thing heavy, so I might do that, and then I might try to put some Avenger pieces around it because I got the Queen Studios. What is it? Black Widow, Iron Man, Captain America that I haven't opened, and they'll look great around the Hulkbuster, and then get you a quarter scale Hulk. Yeah, but to me, even LBS Hulk will go good with that Hulkbuster next to it. I gotta see how much real estate is on top of that XM briefcase that's on wheels, sitting in my garage, y'all. Yeah, it's dope. But once I get these shelves up, man, I got 64 feet in the middle of real estate, and then 27 feet is the real estate divided by 2. So you're talking about 54 more feet of real estate on the other side. And then I don't know how much space I'm gonna have on this side. So I think what I'm gonna do on this side of the room, I think I'm gonna do all my life-size busts. And then top shelf, life-size bust. What'll be dope is if I can do a life-size bust with a quarter scale or a third scale piece next to it on the shelf, and then at the bottom, I don't know. That's what I'm gonna do on this side. But like this setup, this height for what I'm doing here, this is perfect. But then again, my TV can go over here because it's a good wall to mount, and my actual cable line and everything comes in on this side. So this is why I used to have my TV. So if I took this and put it in the office, then when you come down into my house, my stairs, it'll be other shelving on that side, and then the chairs are faced this way, and it'll be a screen here, and it'll be mounted on the wall. So I don't know, but the middle and that side solidified. All I gotta do is buy more of the shelving. I tested it out; they fit. And what I like is these slats that they have give it extra reinforcement, and then they got a hole in it so you can actually screw the pieces. You can screw them together, and then I'm gonna get some white like MDF board to put on the back of it, because that white background is going to make it pop when you look at the pieces that are on the bottom. For some reason, man, white, I don't know, it brings out the detail. If you have a black background on the statue, you're in trouble, brother. Don't look good. Yeah, so that's gonna be on this side. I don't think I'm gonna do my bust in the middle, but you never know. I could do a bust in the middle and then do like all my quarter scale stuff on this side. We gonna play with it, y'all. We gonna play with it, man. I'm starting to get a little giddy feeling about this now. I'm getting a lot of energy because it's a sad state when your basement look like mine been looking. And I think it's even caused my wife to be upset with me because she used to actually come down here every now and then, and now she don't step foot down here. And I think it's bringing a bad energy and vibe into the house. So I really need to get my collection together, and it'll justify me being a collector. It won't be me being a hoarder. So then when people come down here, they're like in shock and awe instead of saying, "Oh, this dude just got a bunch of boxes and he just collecting stuff to collect dust. He's a hoarder." Now, when you got it neatly and strategically placed, this let's go to our statue collector, right? He got a lot of stuff, but when you see that, you don't look at him as a hoarder. You like, this is amazing. This is gorgeous. And then people want to come over, and it actually gives them energy. It lets them live out their childhood vicariously through you, and then you might spark a collector. I have done that. I have sparked several collectors when they see it in person, when it's neat and clean. Absolutely. Yeah, man. It's a great feeling, man, when you just can relax. And fellas, this picture this. You come downstairs. It's a few things you can do. Play video games in the midst of your statues. Arkham, the whole Arkham line, The Last of Us, all the Spider-Man games. Oh man, let's go old school. Shadowrun, all the Zeldas, all the Marios, the Sonics, Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, Injustice. Lord have mercy. And this is when you get your time off. And then guess what? Hey, kid, girls, come on down. Cause now they can come down. And then, my 14-year-old, hey man, I invite your girls over, man. Y'all can chill out down here. This is your dad's. Make her the cool kid. Hey, just don't touch nothing. Trust him with the space. Don't touch nothing. Don't act a goofy down here. Don't be throwing nothing. And then or a Saturday morning, you come down. You got a bowl of cereal. Captain Crunch. Almond milk for me. And you got to eat them fast, y'all. Ice cold milk. Captain Crunch. Or honey bunches of oats. It's like a little bit more healthy. But you got to eat them fast. Right? And then watch your cartoons down here. And then you look to the left. Oh yeah. There go my Masters of the Universe pieces right there. I'm watching my Masters of the Universe throwback DVDs. And then I got some custom Scooby-Doo pieces. Oh, yeah. And then you're watching Transform Autobots. And you look to the left. And you see Jetwing Optimus Prime. And you see Megatron. And you have the statue. Lord have mercy. Yeah, man, that's a good feeling, man. That's a good feeling, right? Or you watching Justice League, and you look over to the right, and you see the entire Justice League line. Imagine when LBS drops their Justice League line. Martian Manhunter. What? And you watching those cartoons, and you got that nostalgia and that whole thing going. Keeps you young. Most of my collecting friends, man. Hey man, I kind of like doing shows by myself sometimes because I can really get my thoughts together. Because my mind is like, I would say, like, I'm a Gemini, so I think we think in color patterns or something. And my imagination is running free like a Muppet baby right now. But it's something about the nostalgia in it that keeps you young. Because most of my friends, and I was just telling my wife, I said, you can always trust when I go hang out. I'm hanging out with a bunch of nerds. I'm not going to be in no strip club. I'm not gonna be out drinking crazy. I might have a cocktail every now and then. But I was hanging out with my guys last night. We went to see Bad Boys. We finished the movie. We dapped up. We came home. Cool nerd stuff, right? But most people like, man, you look young. Dude, you don't look like you've been doing that kind of job for that long. You seem like you look way older. I'm a kid at heart. I'm on age much slower than the average human. And when we look at our collecting community, all of us look pretty young, man. I mean, we got Critical Mass. He in his 60s, I think. Look young. Crip don't look no 50. Crip don't look 50. This man look like he definitely in his 30s at minimum, right? At maximum. Because we don't age like that, because we have happy young spirits. You know, I think it keeps us youthful. I really do. And the nostalgia in it, man. We you know, kids who grew up 70s, 80s, 90s had the best childhood ever. You know, I don't know, man. The kids today don't seem like, I don't know, they different. You know, and I try to embark all of that good stuff on my daughters who listen to Sade and Janet Jackson and Tony Braxton, and they don't listen to new age music. AC/DC. One of my daughters listen to AC/DC. And they like watching old school stuff. It's what you instill in them. So your impact is heavy on them. And, you know, that joy spreads. It's good energy. I think the only thing that's bad about collecting is when it becomes addictive, like it has for me. I won't sit up here and tell you that it hadn't. When it becomes addictive and then it be pushing your budget around, I think that's the most stressful part of it. But if you can balance your budget and be a better financial steward, and you can be very strategic with how you collect, this is a very fun, exhilarating, fulfilling hobby. It is a very I don't know, man. Some of the best times is when on Christmas, and some people think, hey, that's a pagan holiday. Hey, man, let the kids have fun, right? But when you know presents been getting hidden, and then that day comes, that joy that you have as a child when you running down the stairs, it's like that when you get a new piece, and you just feel like a kid all over again. But you just got to maintain your budget, and you have to strategically you have to be, to me, you got to have an OCD a little bit in displaying your pieces. Be very neat, be very clean, and dust them off. Dust them off like Dustin Hoffman. Dust them off so you can enjoy the beauty of it. You take care of your stuff. Do take care of your body too, but man, it's just sitting back looking at it, you be like, man, that's dope. That's dope. That's cool. Hang out with your kids. That's cool. Dad, man, that's pretty cool. You know, so yeah, I love collecting, man. Elder critical. Yeah, I love collecting, man. It's joyous. So as long as it's not breaking the budget, and you have to be, what I've learned, like I'm counseling the Penguin, I'm counseling Ripley, I'm counseling a General Zod that I really want, because I love that old school sideshow piece. But you know what? I can get it again. So I'm like, right now, I'm doing something with the budget. I'm gonna cancel it. The hardest part is making the first decision. It's just like going to the gym. Once you step foot in the gym, you're gonna work out. You got to get there. So when you making the decision to cancel a piece, you can be like, dang, I don't want to cancel this. Will I be able to get it again? You know what? If it's meant to be in your collection, you're gonna get it again. Like if I really wanted Superman Hush in my collection, I would have it. I wanted Hawkman. A deal came up. I was able to trade my life-size Thanos bust for the Hawkman. I paid more for the life-size Thanos bust, but Hawkman was going for the price that Thanos bust was going for at the time. I did the trade, and then I ended up, it came right back to me. Thanos life-size bust came right back to me. And it came up at regular price. I think I even paid a little cheaper for it. So if you really want a piece, it'll come back to you, man. So you can't really hold on to it. Now some pieces you might not ever want to let go because you don't want to risk losing it. But for the most part, man, and that's the crazy part. It'll be easy to sell if you sold all your grails. Like if I put a Superman Hush up right now for $1,500, it's going tomorrow. It's going tomorrow. If I put that Hawkman up right now for $1,700, it's going tomorrow. But ain't nobody selling those things. So it's certain pieces people just don't sell. However, you got something on pre-order and you just gonna lose an NRD, man, lose it. It is what it is. If you got something that you gotta take care of that. Lose that NRD. It'll come back to you. You might can negotiate it'd be like, hey, if I order it again, can y'all give my NRD back then? And sometimes I've had that happen where I ordered it again and the company refunded the NRD because I did never deprive them of their actual product. But you gotta be a good negotiator. But when the budget is because it's this stuff. But it is good, nice stuff though. It is cool stuff. No lie. It is. It's cool stuff, man. And I'm looking at the vision. And y'all gonna enjoy this room tour, man. I promise you, man. I'm giving y'all a room tour this year. I've been pushing it 2 years in a row. But I wanted to do it right. So it's gonna be nice. And y'all gonna be able to experience some of my life. You know. Yeah. Yeah, man. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope. And tomorrow, well, today, at 7 p.m., 7:05, we always go live at 05 on Cool Nerds Lounge. Anybody want to invite, holla at me. It'll be the normal crew. I think Critical gonna be on there. I don't know if Crippler gonna be with us, if he available. And we're gonna be talking about comic pieces versus movie pieces. What do you like? We don't have to chat on that right now, but that's what we're gonna be talking about tomorrow. We're gonna pull up some pictures, compare some stuff, and have a little fun, man, with that. That's gonna be the bulk of the show tomorrow. We probably go for about an hour and a half. You know, 2 at the most. I think after my show go off, I think Everyday Collector go on at about 9. So I'm 7:05 Central Standard. So I think that's 8 Eastern. Yeah, so yeah, that's when we going on, man. We gonna have the crew back. Some guys went on vacation. So, you know, I think the community has moved past the beef. I'm feeling good energy. I was watching Collective Minds today. Real good energy on the show today. When I was watching Archangel and them guys, man, Jerry and them, man. It was a good show. And I haven't seen them in a while. It's like, I don't know if they took a hiatus. I just haven't seen them pop up, but they popped up. And they had about 50-something people up in there earlier Sunday evening. And that was a good show. My man Collector's Table, he been doing his show every other Sunday now. Of course, you know, my guys, the COC crew, every Wednesday, man. If you want to go get a little edgy, that's where you go for your content. Y'all will be seeing me pop up with Sick from time to time. Yeah, I'll be popping up on Thursdays with him when I can, when I'm not working. But if I'm not doing Cool Nerds, I'm gonna be in the background, and my uncle gonna be running the show. Um, Trying to think of some more topics, some different things to do because I mean, we all talk about the same stuff over and over again. So you try to put a little spin on it, make it a little better. But I think that I'm feeling good energy that all the beefing, that little, I mean, men go through stuff, man. We get over it. And we move forward. We can't really beef like that. We all nerds. So I'm glad that we've kind of pushed past that. And now we just get back into talking about collecting and pop culture and man, Bad Boys 4. 2 thumbs up, ladies and gentlemen, 5 stars. There's only one issue I have with that movie, and I will not share it. In about 2 weeks or so, when everybody got it out of their system, I'm gonna share the one thing that disgusted me about that movie. But other than that, 9 out of 10. Because of that. Other than that, the movie was excellent. I'm gonna probably go see it again. Yeah, with my AMC membership, probably go see it again. And yeah, man, yeah, it was a good movie. So we're gonna get back into that, talking about movies, TV shows, what's going on with DC, Marvel, all that stuff, pop culture, man. And Fan Expo coming up. We're gonna be talking about that tomorrow. Some of the guests, whether or not your boy gonna be, purchasing some autographs and photo ops. Y'all know how I do, man. Yeah, I like to get my stuff signed, bruh. When you meet Peter Weller, you know what I'm saying? I love that part of my collecting as well. It's part of the journey. If vegetarians have a dispute, is it called beef? I don't know, man. I don't know. Conflict. But the beef is over. The beef is over. Ain't no more beef. Ain't no more beef. You don't want no beef? Yeah, man, we don't want no beef. It's senseless. People do what they do. You know what I'm saying? And we get through it. We all grown. And I'm glad that we back in the nerd space. So I'm gonna get out of here in a couple minutes, man. Appreciate y'all for joining me. Hey, y'all check out that short, man. I'm thinking about that Conan 1/3, 1/2. And then now you got this Darth Maul about to drop. I don't want to spend no money on it. But man, Aunt Adams, why did you do us like this? People are saying this is the best piece that they ever released. So we're going to talk about that tomorrow as well. Well, today, later on this evening, because it is morning and it's midnight with PhAtAL. But that's a dope piece. Think it could sell out. But, every now and then, Ant drops something and it sell out. The Shredder EX, the Ninja Turtle Sewer EX, gone. So, yeah. Appreciate y'all, man. This random stream. Thank you for showing up. And as always, God bless everybody. And peace.
Sexy? He says 1, 2, 3.
Just let your soul go. Just let it shine through. Just let your soul go, baby. Feeling oh so silky smooth. Just let